Yeah, I love baseball players. You know, where in life can you be a failure 70% of the time and make $5 million a year? You know, if you bat 300, that means you're only getting a base hit 3 out of 10 times. You're making $5 million. That's great.
Play kids.
Huh?
Play kids.
Yeah. But that's a whole nother story. I mean, that's all a management situation. You know, all the owners making millions and millions, the players. So why are they making all the money? Why shouldn't I make money? And there's two sides of the story, and I can see it all. And again, it's you that are all promoting that $5 million salary. If we all stopped going to football games, basketball games, sports, not watching it, none of that, the revenue would dry up somewhere along the line. But we're not going to do that because we love our sports. And it's all the way it is. And that's why I could take a side with the auto unions, the labor, out of control. I could stand here today, 2009, no one's worth $100 an hour standing in a factory with all these benefits, and they get laid off, they still get 90% of their pay for 90 days. All those kinds of things. I could very easily take that stance. Or I could walk over to the other side, and I'm the president, CEO, chairman of General Motors, Chrysler, Ford, whoever, and say, well, you gave all those concessions. You gave all those benefits. Why blame the union? Management gave it to them, right? Or I can go all the way back to Henry Ford and say, Henry Ford created United Auto Workers. His mass production of cars, when he started with the Model T and everything, had totally unsafe, horrible working conditions to build those cars. I can go to United Mine Workers, which was really formed down in Perry County back in the day. Going into the mines, totally unsafe. To this day, mines are somewhat unsafe. Can you blame the workers for organizing and say, you know, when I go to work, I have expectations to come home at night from safety. And that's the root of organized labor, is a safety movement and a treatment to be fair. Well, it all got out of hand in probably after the World War II. You get into the 50s and the 60s, you end the boom, and the economy is robust, it's rolling, it's having a great time, and the auto manufacturers are making millions at that time. Of course, it's all a matter of inflation, not millions, billions, whatever. Making tons of money, and the auto workers say, you know, I want a little piece of my pie too. Without me, they're not going to make all these cars. Well, we don't go to we'll go to management, they don't give us, we'll all strike. Well, here it is, you can have it. And this is where so many of these benefits and these salaries and everything emanated over the years. But remember, everything you do, there's a price for it. You got to pay for it. And today in 2009, we're in a situation we have to pay for this stuff. Everybody's got to cut back. Everybody's got to tighten their belt. Everybody's got to understand the expectations of life, standard of life, what you can afford, what the next generation will have or not have. So it's not about us today. Our parents are cool, they're fine, they got it, they're moving through it. We're surviving, but what's going to happen to the next generation and the next generation? We have to rethink the way we're doing things in this country and globally. It's not just this country. We truly have a world economy with that. But it's again back to that word of greed. When you start your businesses, don't be greedy. Be practical. See what you can do. Think through it. What can go wrong? What can go right? And try to understand what people want.